Ah, hello. I hope I'm taping. Anyway, this is Ape65, or Alex, which is my real name. I'm in Nominingue, which is a village. I'm not used to taping myself. Which is a village located about 2 hours north of Montreal in the Laurentians. It's a hilly area. My parents have a place near here, and they're in the church choir. So I came up for a Christmas Mass, and both my parents were singing at Christmas Mass. I taped the whole thing. Unfortunately, I was badly placed to tape the choir because they're kind of in back and up on a balcony. So I taped the Mass, but you can hear the choir singing, and I hope to post it. So that was a few days ago. We're Monday after Christmas, 2010. I think we're the 27th or 28th. I've lost track of what date exactly. So we're in front of the church. So here's the church. Over there, we're in my car. And I thought I'd show you people, the 26 people who are watching this, a bit of scenery of the Laurentians north of Montreal, because it's unusually beautiful this year. So I'm going to try something I've never done before. I'm going to put this camera on the dash of my car, somewhere where I hope is stable, and where the window's not too dirty, I hope. And I hope this will work, and that we'll be able to see a little bit of scenery. So I think my window's a bit dirty. Let's see if I can try to clean that a bit. I think I may have smudged it a bit. There. Well, we'll see how that turns out. And I can't tell if you see smudge marks. So we're going to drive from the village of Nominingue to the village of L'Annonciation. And I think it's going to be a very scenic drive. That's unless my camera falls off the dash, in which case you'll have a view of the floor of my car. And if I have an accident, then maybe I'll get more than 26 views on YouTube. This is the lovely village of Nominingue. We're heading towards the main street because unusually the church isn't on the main street. It's up on a hill. Tour du Lac. And the lac that they're referring to is Lake Nominingue, which is a beautiful lake. So this is the center of the village of Nominingue. Laurentian villages are not as dense as, say, European villages, and the houses are mainly wooden, wood frame houses. This would have been settled probably in the early 20th century. I don't know, there used to be a railway through the area. Which has been turned into a bike path. But I think the whole area of the Laurentians was settled after this railway was built, probably around 1900. The main industry is forestry. Used to be forestry. Now there's also a lot of Montrealers have country places here because it's so beautiful. L'Annonciation, 14 kilometers. There's 3 villages in the Laurentians one called L'Annonciation, the other one called La Conception, and the third one, L'Ascension, which in English means the Annunciation, the Conception, and the Ascension. That was a small waterway there's a small Lake Nominingue and a big Lake Nominingue, connected by a little river. And we just crossed a bridge over that little river. I don't know if you can see it. There's the lake. There's the lake. Yes, those big crosses, that usually means that someone was killed in a car accident there, and people put up these crosses to remember them by. Often it's tragically it's young people. There's a kind of a pond here. There's lots of little lakes in the Laurentians. Thousands upon thousands of lakes. Lakes all over the place. And rivers. So Lake Nominingue is one of the bigger lakes. I have someone behind me. Driving below the speed limit. Most people drive above the speed limit. So I'm afraid I'm going to have a tailgater now. I can't actually see anything. I'm not sure if you can see anything. I know the problem is we're going uphill, so the camera just sees the sky. Okay, there's a new turnaround here. The government's building a bypass around L'Annonciation, and the main highway is Highway 117 that goes right through L'Annonciation, and the bypass is so the trucks don't have to go through the village. And this road that we're on crosses Highway 117 and the future bypass. And the city, the government actually, has built this roundabout rather odd roundabout, which I find rather odd because a lot of heavy are going to heavy trucks are going to go through there, and I think it's too small for heavy trucks. It's the kind of thing you'd expect to see in a small suburban street, not on what's a fairly major regional road where there's an awful lot of big heavy trucks. We're on Highway 117, which is the main highway that goes north from Montreal all the way to Abitibi, which is a gold mining region in northern Quebec, maybe 1,000 miles north of Montreal. Since forestry is a big industry, you have a lot of big heavy forestry trucks on this road. Luckily there don't seem to be too many today. I guess a lot of people are on holiday. Now we're approaching Nominingue. That's a hospital, the main regional hospital. I don't even know if I'm pointing at it, but that's, if you saw a big yellow brick building, that was the hospital. So now we're entering Nominingue, l'Annonciation. You see, they don't want those big heavy trucks going through here. Stop soon. Okay, so this is, I guess, the center of Annonciation, and we've had our scenic drive. So, I hope, I can't see my face. Is there something wrong with the camera? The camera's all out of focus.